I've spent a lifetime wanting more than what I had. Have chased the bigger and the better and the further still. Have confused the wanting with the living and been glad to let the reaching be the substitute for the fill. And I was good at it, the art of the perpetual, the always moving toward the next and never quite arrived, until the day I found something so conceptual in its completeness that the wanting simply died. Because enough is not a settling or a closing of the door. It is the opening of everything that one word can contain. It is the deepest and the most complete and the most for any love to be. When it has nothing left to gain, you are enough for me, not barely and not almost, but completely and so thoroughly it fills me to the brim. You are enough for me, and I have never felt more host to a fullness so complete it reaches every rim. Not enough like the minimum or the just sufficient, but enough like the most complete and extraordinary, yes. You are enough for me, and I have never been more efficient in my certainty that this is more than I could ever bless. You are enough, and every morning when the day begins with you, in the unremarkable and beautiful and plain, in every conversation that keeps finding something new, and every silence that requires no explain. You are enough in how you love the parts I hide the deepest, in how you find the beautiful in everything I am, and in the moments when my certainty has been the weakest, you have been the most sufficient and the steadiest exam. Because enough is not a settling or a closing of the door. It is the opening of everything that one word can contain. It is the deepest and the most complete and the most for any love to be. When it has nothing left to gain, you are enough for me, not barely and not almost, but completely and so thoroughly it fills me to the brim. You are enough for me, and I have never felt more host to a fullness so complete it reaches every rim. Not enough like the minimum or the just sufficient, but enough like the most complete and extraordinary, yes. You are enough for me, and I have never been more efficient in my certainty that this is more than I could ever bless. And the most profound thing about a love that is enough is how it liberates you from the endless and the more, how it takes the complicated and the rough and gives it the most simple and the most complete of floors. Because you are enough for me is not a small declaration. It is the largest and the most courageous thing to say. The acknowledgement of absolute and full satiation. of a heart that finally found its most complete and only way. You are enough for me, not barely and not almost, but completely and so thoroughly it fills me to the brim. You are enough for me, and I have never felt more host to a fullness so complete it reaches every rim. Not enough like the minimum, or the just sufficient, no, but enough like the most complete and extraordinary, yes. You are enough for me, and I have never been more efficient in my certainty that this is more than I could ever bless. You are enough for me, and enough has never felt so vast. You are enough for me, the only thing I need that's built to last. I have tried to find the words for what you do to me, have reached for every language and come back with nothing near. The poetry falls short and all the music fails to be the thing that captures what it means when you are here. But then you close the distance and the words become unnecessary. Every syllable I'd gathered simply falls away, because your kiss says everything that language cannot carry, in a way that makes the everything completely clear today. And I have felt kisses that were beautiful and tender, kisses that were gentle and that meant what kisses mean. But yours arrived with a particular and fierce surrender of everything the most alive that I have ever been. Passionate kisses, the kind that stop the ordinary, the kind that make the whole of everything go still. Passionate kisses, the most extraordinary form of everything I feel and everything I will. Not the polite and not the gentle and not the careful kind, but the ones that carry all of everything at once. Passionate kisses, and I have never been more inclined to stay inside a moment for its sheer and burning stunts. There is the kind that comes when something has been building, when the wanting has been patient for as long as it can wait, when the dam of the ordinary has been gilding everything and then releases at the perfect rate. And there is the kind that comes completely unexpected, in the middle of the nothing special and the plain, the one that leaves me standing slightly disconnected from the world that was before it in the most extraordinary vein. And I have felt kisses that were beautiful and tender, kisses that were gentle and that meant what kisses mean. But yours arrive with a particular and fierce surrender of everything the most alive that I have ever been. Passionate kisses, the kind that stop the ordinary, the kind that make the whole of everything go still. Passionate kisses, the most extraordinary feel, and everything I will. Not the polite and not the gentle and not the careful kind, but the ones that carry all of everything at once. Passionate kisses, and I have never been more inclined to stay inside a moment for its sheer and burning stunts. And the most passionate thing about the kisses that you give me is not the fire or the fever or the overwhelming rush. It is the particular and irreplaceable way they leave me more completely and more honestly myself after the hush. Because passionate kisses are not just about the passion, they are about the truth that only passion can deliver. The most complete and the most honest kind of fashion of saying everything at once without a single sliver. Passionate kisses, the kind that stop the ordinary, the kind that make the whole of everything go still. Passionate kisses, the most extraordinary form of everything I feel, and everything I will. Not the polite and not the gentle and not the careful kind, but the ones that carry all of everything at once. Passionate kisses, and I have never been more inclined to stay inside a moment for its sheer and burning stunts. Passionate kisses, the language only you and I speak. Passionate kisses, the most extraordinary thing I'll ever seek.
I have tried to understand the science of the fitting, the particular mechanics of why some things just work, why two people can spend a lifetime knitting themselves together without finding any quirk. And I have given up on finding any explanation for the way that you and I have always seemed to click. It defies the most elaborate calculation and arrives instead as something far more thick. Because compatible is not a word that does it justice, does not carry all the particular and the real, but it is the closest to the truth and to the gustus of the way that being with you makes me feel. We are compatible in every way that matters, in the big and in the small, nothing ever scatters the particular and natural fit of what we've been. Not compatible like two things forced to work together, but compatible like two things made to find each other whole. We are compatible in every kind of weather, and in two of us that's told. We like the same things and we like the different ones too, and the different ones had made us more complete.
Where I am hesitant, you always seem to break through. And where you need the anchor, I become your heartbeat. And we have found a rhythm in the way we move together, a language and a shorthand and a perfectly timed flow. Nothing in this world feels more like a forever than the way that being with you makes the everything just go. Because compatible is not a word that does it justice, does not carry all the particular and the real, but it is the closest to the truth and to the justice of the way that being with you makes me feel. We are compatible in every way that matters, in the big and in the small and in the in-between. We are compatible and nothing ever scatters the particular natural fit of what we've been. Not compatible like two things forced to work together, but compatible like two things made to find each other whole. We are compatible in every kind of weather and in every single version of the two of us that's told. And the most extraordinary thing about our compatibility is how it keeps on growing the longer that we live. How every year reveals a new ability to fit more perfectly in everything we give. Because we are compatible, not as a fixed and finished thing, but as the living and the breathing and the always becoming more. And every day we fit together keeps on bringing the most joyful evidence of what we were made for. We are compatible in every way that matters, in the big and in the small and in the in-between. We are compatible and nothing ever scatters the particular and natural fit of what we've been. Not compatible like two things forced to work together, but compatible like two things made to find each other whole. We are compatible in every kind of weather and in every single version of the two of us that's told. We are compatible, and what a thing that is. We are compatible, the most extraordinary gift that love could give.